strong.
That was. We're not going to go into so much detail now. That was tutorial mode. That was just for. That was for you to see what not to do.
We planned that.
Yeah. We got unlucky that he attacked both of us.
Yeah.
If it happens again, we could. I don't know. If it happens quickly, I could switch to Doctor Strange. We could just play Doctor Strange.
I do like Doctor Strange a lot.
He's the best. Alright. Yeah, I'll go there. We'll put him back on 30 hit points.
Oh, that was such a good setup for me as well. I had Nakia, I had Amir, I had an Avengers Mansion. I mean, I was good to go.
My next turn, if I didn't have to get rid of my counterintelligence, I was going to play another Widow's Gauntlet, and then I was going to play 2 Widow's Bites preparation cards, and then that would have meant that my Winter Soldier would have cost me 1 resource, which I had with my Queen Carrier. So I'd have had a Winter Soldier out, which is an ally that can attack and thwart and can do a good job of protecting us. That was on 4.
I thought it was supposed to start with 2.
And then 1 per player.
Oh no, my bad. Sorry.
I just moved the 2 that run the breaking down to breaking and taking.
You're so smart. And here I go foiling your plan.
I feel like you're on Rhino's side.
I am.
What a twist.
I'm part Rhino.
That explains so much.
That's why my skin is so thick.
And the horn that you hide with the makeup. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try again from the top. Take 2.
All right.
So again, we'll look to mulligan stuff.
Let's see. Ooh, I got my biokinetic polymer suit. I'm excited about this because it makes things cheaper. Kind of like Nakia. Ooh, and I could get this out too.
I'm not flipping this turn. I've decided. I don't want to flip. We need to set up. That's the thing with this game. You got to set yourself up. So we usually, as a loose rule of thumb, you first pass through your deck. You want to set up. You want to get your cards out that are going to help it be easier for you to then eventually win. You just need to survive that long, especially with these 2 characters because they're quite set up characters.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You ready?
No, sorry.
Oh.
I've got a really unfortunate hand. I really want to play these 2, but I've also got a Queen Carrier and Avengers Mansion. I can pretty much only put one of those out, and I don't really want to put either of them out if I'm going to be doing that. So it's, you know what I mean? It's tricky. It's tricky. I feel like maybe I keep that and get rid of these.
We have a magpie nest in the tree outside our window, and I am not seeing very much activity in it today.
No, they're usually sitting on top.
I know, which makes me concerned. You don't think they've flown away yet, do you?
No.
Are they just chilling? Just having a little midday nap?
Maybe, yeah. Having their lunch. Maybe. Possible. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. There's going to be an order to doing this. Ultimately, here's what I want to do. I want to play Covert Ops to clear this card up and to confuse the villain. If the villain's confused, the next time he would try and scheme against you, you just remove the confused status instead. I also would like to play my Queen Carrier, but I have to flip to play the Queen Carrier. Ah, I should have got rid of that because I knew it wasn't going to flip.
Last time.
You know what?
That darn Queen Carrier.
We'll just pretend that happened. I'm flipping. I'm going to flip. Not flip. I'm going to not flip, so I'm going to ditch the Queen Carrier as well, is what I mean. I want to play a Widow's Bite for sure. Because that'll let me draw a card. I should do that first. Can I also play Mockingbird? 1, 2, 3. Play that. Probably not. Probably can't play Mockingbird this turn. So what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Widow's Bite. I'm going to discard Mockingbird to do that. which lets me draw a card because it's a preparation card. Oh, this is so good. This is so much better. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to play a followed? If I put a followed on there, I can do damage. We'll see. I might do that.
We bought some nectarines the other day, and they're very ripe right now. I can smell them. They smell so good. I just want to go eat a nectarine. I'm eating a nectarine after this.
Okay. Right, I'm stuck. Do I play followed onto breaking and taking? Followed, Russ is saying, do it, we won't judge. So, there you go. You got the blessing of, he speaks for all viewers, so. I could put followed onto breaking and taking, and then I could play covert ops to clear that, which means he'll take 4 damage, and I'll confuse him, and that'll be gone. Or do I keep foiled in my hand? Foiled is the card that's new, and when a boost card is turned face up during a scheme activation, cancel its boost icons. And that'll be good because I'm going to be confusing him, so he won't scheme against me. And then, do you want to flip over? Then he'll scheme against you. I can cancel the boost icons that he then gets. Maybe that's better. I'm not going to do followed. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to play covert ops, and I will get rid of. I need to get rid of 3. I guess I'm ultimately getting rid of all of these, so it doesn't really matter. I'll get rid of these. So I'll remove 4 threat from a scheme. Thank you. Which finishes breaking and taking. So this is gone.
Thank goodness. That's a headache to have out anyway.
And then he gets confused. So to remind us of that, we just stick that on his player card.
And when he's confused, he can't scheme.
Yeah, for the next activation of it. And then I'm going to end my go. I'm going to pass my turn.
So what I'm going to do is I will use her ability, which I'm just going to put that little thing there. Okay. Discard until I see a signature card from her. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Wiggle room. All right. And then let's get some stuff out here. So I think I shall. Well, I'm not flipping. So I will not need my melee because
wiggle room.
I'm not going to be like fighting anybody. So what I'll do is I will pay a card that's got 2 energy on it, along with another card, melee. And that will let me put out Helicarrier, which makes other cards cheaper for me.
And me.
And you. Okay, so the next thing is... Oh, this works out perfectly,
that's perfect.
Doesn't it? Okay. All right, so I will pay this 2 coster so that I can get Hall of Heroes out. Hall of Heroes lets me draw cards if I kill minions. And then I will use Wiggle Room to pay for this biokinetic polymer suit, which makes things cheaper for me if I'm doing an event.
There you go.
So I haven't actually used my Helicarrier.
That's fine, but you set up for next turn. So this is probably a better first turn, and this is, like I said, showing the mistakes that we intentionally made in game 1. Okay. Right. So at the end of your turn, you ready everything up. You draw up to your hand size, but before you draw, you can choose to discard any cards from your hand. I will discard 1 because I had 2 left over. Now I don't typically do this. I usually spend all my cards, but I want to try this card out. So I'm going to keep hold of it.
What did you end up going with? Justice?
Justice.
Okay.
Okay, next turn could be quite nice, and I'll probably end up flipping next turn. Cool. So, start of his turn. He adds 2 threat to the main scheme. Then, he will scheme against me, but he can't because he's confused, so he loses the confused card. He will then scheme against you. So he's scheming for 1 plus a boost card of 0. So I don't get to play foiled because there's no icons to cancel. So that just goes in the discard pile. And then he adds 1 threat to the main scheme. And then we get dealt 1 card each because that card that gave him an extra 1 is gone. So This is Enhanced Ivory Horn.
Oh, gosh.
So it basically gives him +1 attack. So he's on a 4 attack at the moment. And this will stay there until we get rid of it. The way we get rid of it is by spending 3 fist resources.
If I had a card that had a double fist on it, would that count as 2 fist resources?
It would, yeah.
I don't.
Cool. Thanks for checking in. Hero action only though, so we can't do that from alter ego. We have to be hero mode to do that.
Okay. Here's my
what's
card.
your one?
Oh, it's a friend for me. So this is a minion. Choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Shall we place threat on this scheme? Let me just see what I got going on here.
You can do if you want.
I do have I'm about to get a shrink in play, but I don't have any like thwarting events.
I'll be able to thwart it next turn. I'm not going to be able to do this, so
Okay,
it's going to have big attack.
So this is gonna be we're gonna make it like that. Cool. All right. So it's me now, yeah?
Yep. So then the first player marker moves to the next person in the order.
Nice.
So Lindsey will go first. Now I can actually say, like, call for action. So I could say, hey, I can do this for you on your turn. Would you like me to? Only if the card itself says action. None of my things do that, but just worth mentioning.
Okay, right. I have to. I'm gonna.
If you don't need your helicarrier, by the way, I'll make great use of it on my turn. Like,
oh, that's nice. Okay, yeah. You can have it. Right. I'm just doing a little bit of math here. Oh, you know, the first thing I should do is probably her little ability. That's really what I ought to be doing.
Like in most card games, you want to get all the information you can earlier on in the round. Okay. So if you can draw cards with anything, do those first before you make decisions. Okay. Just so you'll know what your options are.
So I'm gonna be flipping this turn. So I do want to hold on to this wiggle room because that might help me wiggle out of some problems. Mm-hmm. I do want to. I want to get this upgrade out, shrink. That makes my thwarting and stuff. Am I doing it again? Am I focusing too much on like the thwarting stuff I can do? Like, do you think I should get this out, or should I focus on like hurting him a little bit? Because that's the point of this game, right? To kill the bad guy?
Don't need to worry too much. Even just your worst case, if you need to use your sneak by card to remove threat, that's still a good card.
That's still fine, isn't it?
I would maybe use that to... if you can get rid of that, that I think is a higher priority because we're so squishy.
Okay, that gets rid of all 3 of my uppercuts, which for some reason I had in my hand. And then what do? I spend...
We can leave that there for one more turn.
No, I'll deal with it. So these go bye-bye.
We have to be a hero today,
I have to be a hero! Yeah. Oh.
So do anything you want to do first.
Okay. I don't need to do anything like on her side, so I'm gonna flip her. Whoop. Oh man, I'm making a mess over here. Coffee tables are not how you play this game.
No, you tend to be a messy card game player anyway. Like, you wind up with cards all over the place.
Okay. Apart from playing Magic the Gathering at recess with some of the boys in the library, that like I did not grow up with like card game management skills. Okay. Jason Pell. That was his name. Okay.
Sure was.
Okay, so I don't want to use the helicarrier, so that way you can use the helicarrier, but I can use this. That will make things cheaper. So that will mean I only have to spend 1 card to play Relentless Assault, which will do the 2 damage here. But then, oh no, I don't get overkill.
Yeah, you do. That's a wild resource.
Because that's a what? Yeah. Okay,
so Lindsay's got a card called Biometric Polymer Suit, where she can generate a wild resource for an event card that she's playing. Wild you can use as any resource, so that overkill on Relentless Assault is triggered by using a fist resource, and overkill, any damage you do in excess of the minion's health, goes to the main villain. Okay,
so I just now have a Mockingbird here that I can't actually play, so I may just discard her.
Well, let's see what happens, because I don't know if I'm going to draw stuff that'll let you do things.
Well, I'm going to hold on to Wiggle Room, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Um,
Should I do anything with
yeah,
these?
do you want to just thwart for
Yeah.
one, maybe?
Okay.
Alright, can I use your helicarrier then,
Yes.
please, to play a Widow's Gauntlet?
Oh, I killed a bad guy, so I get a thingy.
That's right.
Okay.
I will use Widow's Gauntlet and Foiled, spend that to play Counterintelligence, because I'm on my alter ego side. I get to draw a card. And what else would I like to do? I will spend 4 Justice to play Safe House number 29. Activate that to go here and get... Should I get a Widow's Bite or a Grappling Hook? I'm going to get a Grappling Hook. So Safe House allows me to take a preparation that's in my discard pile and add it to my hand. And then I will play that, I think. So I've got 3 preparation cards out at the moment. 1 Widow's Bite, 1 Counterintelligence, 1 Grappling Hook. I think what I'll do is I'll just move those above me, just so I don't forget that that's what they are. And then everything down here is a more permanent thing going on. Then I will flip, and I will thwart this for 2. So that goes to 1. Okay.
Okay. Draw up. Well, discard and draw up.
Yeah, so ready everything up, unexhaust everything, and then draw cards. So I feel much more prepared. So prepared, in fact, that I dropped a card on the floor. Alright. Oh, this is what I wanted before. Attack acrobatics.
Ooh, I've gotten a mirror.
Okay. So, first things first. Enemy adds 2 threat to the main scheme. I always look this direction. Should we be putting the camera there? Because I feel like I look there to look at like the chat and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the camera's there. So...
Well, but if the camera were over there, then it would cover your view of the chat.
I know, but at least I could
like
pretend
I
I'm
have
looking
the
at the
camera
camera.
here, and I am unable to see the chat, so I'm relying completely on you reading.
Could you read the chat even without the camera in the way?
Yes.
No, I don't think that's true.
I can still see Paul's pun about dividers being 50 pounds each. In your face.
Okay. That also could not be potentially. It could be a lie, and you just remembered a comment. Right. You added the 2 threat, right?
Yeah.
Because I schemed it for 2 and it was on 3. Cool.
I did.
So he's going to attack you. Are you just taking the hit? Whoa,
Oh,
you were
wiggle.
quick
I'm wiggling.
Well, do you want to see what he does first?
Sorry. Okay.
So he's doing 3 damage, 4 damage total.
Okay. I'm
Do you want a wiggle
wiggling
room?
out of 3 of it.
So you'll
So I
take
take
1,
1 damage.
and you draw a card as well.
And I draw a card.
Yeah.
See, I know what I'm doing. You could let me flip the card.
Yeah, no, I was happy for you to flip the card. It was just you played the wiggle room before seeing how much damage was going to be dealt. I mean, obviously, to be fair, he's got 3 hit points, 3 attack no matter what. So.
When we watch this back, there'll be so much egg on your face.
I don't think you did anything wrong, other than playing a card too quickly. You gotta wait, that's when you take damage. If anything, you've got egg on your face, because you were the one that was hasty with that.
I'll make an omelet.
Right, he's attacking me. I feel like, do you have any other wiggle rooms you want to block for me with?
No.
I'll defend it, because I am squishier, and I am in more danger, I feel like. So, he's attacking me for 5 damage. So, I take 3. It's happening again. Right.
You
1
need
for
to
you.
Recover.
1 for me. I'll be alright.
Okay. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. Shoot!
Hey, that's fine. He's only taken 3.
If no damage was healed this way, yada yada yada. We don't need to know.
Yeah, it really only healed him 3. That's fine. And then my one. Assault. Rhino attacks me. You know what?
Let me defend.
No, it's alright. I'm just going to grappling hook.
Oh, okay.
So, grappling hook, you just cancel a card that he's played, a treachery card. Plus, my ability allows me to deal the damage back to Rhino. So, really, he only healed 2. And that was all he did that turn. That was pretty good. Mish Pod says, happy to have caught the live stream. Good morning.
Yay!
Good morning. I hope you're well.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. I'm going to use a Widow's Gauntlet to play an attack acrobatics. I feel like I should get an ally out. Do you know if I can use your helicarrier? If not, I have an option for an ally. If so, then if I can use it, I can get Daredevil out. If you need it, I can get Coulson out.
Okay.
So either way is fine with me.
Un momento.
And then at least I'll have someone to help defend us.
I guess I don't need to put an Avengers Mansion out. I could get Valkyrie out instead. And then that way you can use the helicarrier.
Do you want to get the Avengers Mansion out though instead? Would that be better?
Okay, how about this though? How about I flip Amir? See what I get from that.
You can flip back. That's fine because I can stop his whatever he threats against you. I can use counterintelligence against it.
Okay.
So.
I think you'll be able to use this. So if you would like to use it right now, you can.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Then I will call for the helicarrier, and I will play Daredevil, and I will discard 3 cards to do that because it's reducing the cost by 1 to use the helicarrier. I'll then thwart with Daredevil, so I remove 2 threat from the main scheme there, please, Linz. Now.
Oh wait, did you say you removed?
Remove 2, yeah.
Okay.
After any ally does a thing, you take consequential damage, which it'll tell you how much they take under that action. So he takes 1 consequential damage. He's got 3 hit points. So he's got 2 life left. And after he thwarts, you deal 1 damage to an enemy. So, he's on 29. Now he's down to 28. So we've put him down to 28 hit points. So it's basically like that last healing card that he had did nothing. Your go.
Okay. Ooh, throwing cards all over the place.
And I've got quite a nice little setup of stuff here as well, which is good.
Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna spend Bruno to play Amir. And then I'm gonna use.
Well, you're currently on your hero side. Do you want to do anything?
Sorry.
Do you want to do anything before you flip? Like, do you have any cards you want to play? Hero cards, or do you want to?
I was either gonna put an Avengers Mansion out or a Valkyrie.
Do you want to thwart or anything?
I will thwart for 1. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. We've thwarted.
So you're exhausted.
I'm exhausted, and then we flip.
No, you flip. You already flipped.
Oh shoot! Darn. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Now Amir. I'm using him. I'm gonna put something from in here down into the bottom of that thing. Let's see.
There's a lot of card drawing and fun interactions with Miss Marvel.
And then I'll draw a card.
Do you want to use your base ability to draw?
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. I think maybe I've seen quite a few of the cards. Ooh. All right, I'll do it. Do you want
to count them up?
No, I'll do it.
There you
go. All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I want to play an Avengers Mansion. So it's gonna cost 1, 2. Oh boy, 3, 4. And then I also have a Valkyrie.
Are you gonna try and play Valkyrie this time?
Well,
or are you just gonna discard her?
It's one or the other. I either play one or the other.
I'd get the Mansion out. It's early enough.
Too.
So you could keep the power of aggression in case, because you can draw a card. If you draw something.
Ah, good point. Yeah.
I don't know what you could draw that.
This is a support, so it's gonna go over.
Hulk. If you draw Hulk, there you go. You can play Hulk with the power of aggression.
All right, I will use Avengers Mansion and draw a card. It's an Embiggen, which unfortunately means I can't play it. But I think what I might do is hold on to my Embiggen because that is an upgrade that I would like to do next turn.
Yeah, you should definitely keep the Embiggen. That'd be really good.
I'll get rid of Power of Aggression. I know it's double resource, and that's yummy, but sometimes it's better to pick up other cards. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'll hold on to this.
We ready?
We ready? Yeah.
Cool. So ready, open up, and then draw cards.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So bad guy.
He adds 2 to the main scheme. Cool. So he's gonna attack me. I can always attack acrobatics. I could take the 3 damage. I could even defend it, so I'm only taking 1 damage. Because I can stop whatever boost icon he gets. I can do the damage back to him, and then I'm not at too much of a risk. And then if he does, yeah, I'll do that. So I'm not, normally what I would do is I'd block with an ally, but he's still got, I can activate him again. We can still get quite a nice little turn out of him. So I'm going to defend with Black Widow. So he's attacking me for 3, 4 damage. Is it worth using the attack acrobatics for 1 damage? It's tricky.
It's your call.
It's tricky. I'm going to save it. I'm just going to take 2 damage. There's going to be worse boost cards that happen in the future.
You need to recover.
I know. I might have to flip. I might flip this turn if you're flipping back, possibly. Then he will scheme against you for 1 plus a boost.
Okay.
So 2. Do you want me to counter intelligence that just to prevent 2 of it being added?
Sure.
Or should we wait for 3 to be added? It's so tricky. It's so tricky being Black Widow. Let's let it happen. Daredevil can scheme 2 of it.
2 on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's decided. Then we get dealt cards. So 1 for me and 1 for you. So, false alarm. You are confused. If I was already confused, then this card would gain surge, so I would draw a different card instead. Your card?
Sorry, I was looking at my hand. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. Shoot.
So he goes back up to 30. He is undentable.
Right.
Is that a word?
I'll be set up. I mean, I'll be set up in a second, and then I'll just start schwacking him.
Is it at all likely that I could use your helicarrier?
Of course you can. Do you want to call? Do you want to use it?
Not right now. It's for playing an ally.
Oh, okay.
I can play Nick Fury for you to block with.
All right. I'm just gonna. Oh, should I use her thing? 1, 2, 3.
I hope this is making
4,
sense to people.
5,
If not, feel
6,
free to ask questions. We are happy to clarify any
7,
queries or questions
9,
people have.
10, 11.
What we found with this game
12,
is typically you have this ramp up of like just trying to stay on top of what the enemy's doing. You build and build and build, and then over like 2 to 3 turns, you destroy them. That's kind of how it tends to go.
I'm gonna use her ability. 13. There's 13 out, but look how few are left. That means there's 2 in here. I won't discard that many, will I?
Yeah. You'll be fine.
I'll do it. Hey!
Hey! I'm walking
I'm
here.
sneaking by here. Okay.
Quarantine's melting our brains.
Okay. I need to get this upgrade out. I need to figure out how I'm gonna pay.
Have you used your Amir and Mansion yet?
Ooh.
Start with Amir.
Amir. Okay.
Because then if you don't need the Mansion, I could also take that too. I feel like my shirt is like rolling up again. I don't know why I feel that way. Whenever we're streaming, I feel like my clothes are trying to come off. I don't get it.
It's not that kind of stream.
Hey, I don't want it to happen either. To be clear.
Thought your cam girl days were behind you, honey. All right.
Behind the box's darkest secret.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll draw with the Avengers Mansion. Ba-da-ba-doop. Okay.
So you weren't going to count it out. You were like, I'm using the Mansion. He's not, no matter what.
What? I thought you wanted helicarrier. I thought that's what you wanted.
Well, I was saying also check and see if you need the Avengers Mansion, because if not, I'll also take that. But it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
This is just the sort of marriage we have.
All right, we don't have any minions out, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use chase them down to get Nakia out.
Nice. Yeah, you definitely needed that mansion.
That was what I got with the mansion.
No, you got to chase them down. I saw it. You see this? You see the lies I have to deal with? Oh my god. What have you become? I can't believe you just lied to me. Wow. Wow, Lindsay. We'll just be a minute. We should have technical difficulties. for when this sort of thing happens.
I'm really embarrassed. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lied. I just didn't like being told off on a live stream by a cam girl. Ex-cam girl. Alright. Shh. Alright. Nakia. Nakia's gonna help me put upgrade in play. You know what? I'm probably not gonna play. Yeah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Should I get an ally in play? Do you think that'd be a good idea?
Oh, that's good.
Start. Yeah. Okay.
Build up a little bit of a defense.
Then what I'll do, I'll pay 1 sneak buy and a Nakia to do my embiggen, which I think kind of completes my upgrades and stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll flip. Okay. And then I want to get Tigra out. Now this is a double resource, so that pays for that. And then oh, she's 3. Red Dagger is better.
Yeah,
Let's just
he's
do
better.
that.
Yeah.
Red Dagger.
Well, the difference is Red Dagger. This only is worth 1 resource
Oh
for Red
shoot.
Dagger.
Well, you know what though,
But
right? If I'd have done that and then paid something there, then I'd have 2 cards here doing nothing.
Well, you
because
could
I
play,
want to give your rally carrier over there.
You could do the big hands by paying Red Dagger and pulling a suit. So you could do 6 damage to him and get Tigra out, or you can get Red Dagger out for that.
And then I could.
And those 3, for example, then you wouldn't be able to big hands unless you used.
Unless I use the.
Wait, have you used Nakia and flipped?
I used Nakia to put out embiggen.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you want a big hand, you'll need to use the.
All right, I'm gonna do Tigra. I'm gonna put Tigra out.
Okay.
I'll put. I know Red Dagger's better, and I'm probably people are gonna be like, oh, what's she doing? Okay, so I'm gonna put Tigra out.
I don't think people are gonna judge you too harshly on that. They didn't say anything about you lying. I don't think they're gonna judge you based on the ally you choose to put out.
And then I will use. I'm going to embiggen my big hands. So I'm embiggening, and I'm also using this polymer suit and paying a sneak buy and doing big hands. So it's gonna be 6.
6 damage.
Damage.
Nice. So he's on 24.
Plus I have a Tigra out.
Would you like to attack with Tigra? And yourself?
I think I might just thwart for 1.
I'll thwart it for 2.
And then you can. Oh. Well, do you want me to? Should we just do 3 damage to him then?
Maybe 2 damage, 1 thwart.
Okay.
Then that could be good.
We'll
a compromise.
A thwart from me, and 2 damage from Tigra. Plus, whenever I use an ally, you get a little marker on it as damage.
Some people take more, and one character, I believe, Black Cat, takes none for attacking. She's in the Spider-Man set. She's pretty good. My go?
Your go.
Thank you very much.
My eyes are so watery today. Apologies if people have caught me wiping my eyes with my sleeve. They're very watery. I think it's because it's so nice outside. We've had the windows open, and all the the tree bits are irritating my eyes.
I will play Nick Fury by using your helicarrier and 3 cards. I'm going to use him to let me draw 3 cards. Ooh, yeah, this is good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Alright, let's thwart for 2 on the main scheme. We will... Did you not do... That was on 4, right? And you did 1 with your...
Oh, I didn't take it off.
So I'll do 2 damage to Rhino with Nick. Oh, I knew that. I should have got you to do the damage there, and I could have done that. Oh well, it's fine. He also does take a consequential damage, but it's not the biggest issue if you forget that, because he will go at the end of the round anyway. I'm gonna get a gauntlets out. What to do? We'll get a gauntlet out for Dance of Death, I guess. I'm gonna flip over and use Safe House 29 because I want to recover next turn because I'm getting a bit unhealthy. Which preparation to get? The only one I can get is Grappling Hook.
That's so good. I like grappling.
It's the best one. I will use these 2 cards here as resources to play a grappling hook. So we'll do that. That lets me draw a card. I was really hoping for a Winter Soldier just then. That would have been awesome. Winter Soldier costs 1 less for every preparation you've got out, and he costs 4 normally, so he'd be free right now, which would be amazing. I will put this out though for that double energy resource. So the main scheme now, normally it would trigger after it reaches 14 threat. It's now going to trigger when it reaches 18 threat. So it gives us quite a bit of breathing room. I'm going to end my go. I'm going to discard Jessica Jones from my hand. And then ready everything up. I'll throw Nick in front of the attack against you, by the way.
Aw, thank you. Thanks, Nick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I'm going to deck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is.
So when you deck out and you run out of cards, you get dealt an encounter card that gets triggered at the end of the round when all the other encounter cards get triggered. But it's just something to look forward to, you know? Ooh. Okay. This is going to be pretty good. This is going to be very good. I'm excited about this. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
So 2 threat onto the main scheme, please, Linz. Thank you. He will then attack you. I'm going to throw Nick in front of that, so you can use your allies and stuff to block for each other. So the game doesn't add any bad cards to your deck during the game. Not yet. That, I think, at some point could easily be a mechanic where you actually have to shuffle cards into your deck. But right now, no. Nothing like that happens. You put one of your cards, like, so every hero has an obligation card, which is usually like a negative effect, and you have to make a choice between 2 bad things. That gets put into the enemy deck. So it's possible that that will come up, and it's just meant to be a bit of thematic negativity that targets one person specifically. But right now there's nothing like that. That would be a cool idea though.
Would be the bad guy that puts that in your deck maybe? Or like one of the
a side scheme or a modular set, something that adds cards. Yeah, that could be good. That'd actually be really cool. I'd like to do that. That'd be an interesting...
I wouldn't like that.
No, Lindsay wouldn't like that. So he's attacking Nick for 5. So Nick is done, but that's fine because he would be going anyway.
Leaves.
Yeah.
He's got stuff to do. He's a busy man.
Yeah. Then he will scheme against me. So he's scheming for 1. Do I have anything to stop that specifically? No. So it's 1, 2, 3. What I can do though is spend my counterintelligence that I had out. So this is just a normal interrupt. You don't need to be hero mode or alter ego mode or anything specific. It's just an interrupt card. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard counterintelligence, prevent 3 of that threat. This is also really good because I'm confused. I cannot currently thwart. That is not a thwarting action. That is just an interrupt, just an effect that happens. So I don't need to worry about being confused. Then we'll get dealt cards. So you're going to have 2 to deal with, and I've got 1. Now, unfortunately, the rest of my cards are hero actions, so I can't grappling hook any of this or anything like that.
Okay. Villain schemes.
All right. I mean, that just kind of undoes what I just did, but that's fine. So 3, 4, 5.
5?
Oh, sorry. 3. Yeah, I was looking at his attack.
So 3.
Yeah, just 3. So he's on 6.
Okay. And then gang up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. No, I don't have any minions. So.
Do you have a wiggle room at all?
No.
Would you like me to defend for you with Daredevil?
Oh, he's almost dead anyway.
Yeah,
isn't he?
I'm defending with him next turn. So I'll defend with Daredevil. So he'll attack for 3, 4, 5, and there's actually my obligation card. So this isn't going to come up as an effect against me right now. When this gets reshuffled, that might happen, but I at least now don't need to worry about mine. My card is I'm tough. Rhino gains a tough status card. Okay.
I'm sorry. That's bothering me. Okay.
Do you want me to just... You got it out the... Okay. You can still see it.
Did you be able to see Marvel?
There we go.
Okay.
Right. So it's my go now. So let's start with Safe House 29. I guess we'll get Widow's Bite. It's a nice cheap one that I can play with a gauntlet. Put that into play, which lets me draw a card.
Do you need a helicarrier or Avengers Mansion or anything?
I'll let you know how it goes. So I can play Winter Soldier. So I can play him for free because I've got 4 preparation cards out. We'll use this one to play a second attack acrobatics. And then so I'm going to play a counterintelligence. I'm going to recover as well real quick before I forget. So I'm going to go up to 7 hit points. I'll play counterintelligence with these 2 for that. Then I will flip over. If I can use your
what would you want?
Your helicarrier.
Okay.
Then I can do 6 damage to him.
Okay.
So I'll use my double resource and the helicarrier to play a 3-cost card called Dance of Death. Oh, excuse me. You do 3 attacks in this order. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, then 2 damage, then 3 damage. So, so Frank has just shown up.
Hey, Frank!
And he said, "I spy damage counters in a bowl. I'm watching you, Lindsay." Frank knows Lindsay very well.
I'm glad he wasn't here when I was lying.
Oh, you missed it, Frank. She told a bold-faced lie on this stream.
With at least 5 other witnesses.
It was, yeah, I know. It was dreadful. I couldn't believe it. The thwart with Winter Soldier. I was very disappointed to be married to someone like that.
You chose me.
Yeah.
What does that say about you?
I didn't know you were a liar when we first met, so I hope you're well, Frank. Americans never lie about anything.
No.
Yeah. That is proof that British people do, though. I'm done.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah,
I go?
You're good to go.
I go. I'm going to use my Avenger Mansion.
It was Frank's birthday last week.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh, I remember. I called him a cool cat.
Yep. I hope that was a fun time. I don't know if you were able to do much. My birthday's next week, and we're not really doing anything because we can't go anywhere.
We can make you a really nice meal.
Yeah,
here,
we'll have a nice time, just you and
yeah.
me. But yeah, there's not much else we can do. I know that Frank had cake, so it made me jealous for cake.
Aww. Okay. So I can. Let's see. I've got 2 double resources. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna big hands and I'm going to uppercut. You don't have anybody engaged with you, do you?
No.
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 Okay.
Oh, he's tough.
Oh,
actually, no.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's tough. I did 1 damage, then 2 damage, then 3 damage. So the 1 damage actually clears the tough. And then I did 2 damage, then 3 damage. So I actually cleared tough and then did 5 damage. So I did 5 damage instead.
Okay.
No one to share cake with during lockdown. It's a real shame. I'm doing well though, thank you. And my birthday was great. Sarah did a good job at trying to make day goodness knows what of lockdown different to the other days. Hopefully have a good day too. Thank you very much. Well, I'm glad that you had someone to share it with.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this double resource card. I'm gonna big hands.
So that's me 6 damage.
Slap him, but I'm gonna
Make it big.
embiggen it, so it's 6 damage.
He's on 9
with my big old hands, and then I'm gonna uppercut with this 1, 2, and 3.
Did you want to take your big hands back by exhausting yourself?
I wouldn't be able to play it. Oh, I can play with this? Yes. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Back to what I was doing. 1, 2, 3. 2 uppercut, which is 5 damage.
He's on 4 life.
And then I'm going to use my big hands that I took back, and I have a sneeze. Oh, it's coming. Okay, biokinetic polymer suit makes it cheaper. So with that and this, I can big hands 1 more time and deal 4 damage.
So, real quick, take a break. That puts him on 0 life. Now, this means we flip to stage 3 of Rhino. So this is the toughest, biggest, baddest version of Rhino. He has currently got tough, because when he flips to side 3, you'll see, I'll just run through it. So, toughness means you give him a tough status card, and then when he's revealed, stun each hero. So, we are currently stunned. 1 for you, 1 for me. So I'm stunned and confused. I need to deal with that. And then he's tough, which means that he is going to avoid the next instance of damage to him. And then he goes up to 32 hit points. So as soon as we do this, then we have defeated him. So.
Okay. I could have
Tigra
get
rid
of the top, maybe. Okay.
And then she can block for you as well.
Thank you. Oh, I poked you with my nails. I'm sorry. Not that I have much nails.
Right in the kisser.
I mean, look at those. There's not much there.
No.
I bit my nails.
As a child?
For
or
a very long time. Right. I mean, not just a child. I think I stopped after I met you. Aw, thank you for stopping me from biting my hand.
I remember I used to put cayenne pepper on your nails when you were asleep.
What?
And then you would bite and you'd be like, oh, I don't like it anymore.
You did not do that.
No, because I've learned lying from you. Eat them?
Yes.
Right.
Should I have flipped?
Candy grown.
Because then I can Nakia and Amir and stuff.
That could be good, and then you could flip back. Because I can prevent the
right.
What he's going to do.
We'll do this. I flipped. Okay. Alright. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Alright. So, this is going to possibly be the hardest round of the game right now, because he's just flipped, full health. We're both stunned. I'm confused. I'm going to get an extra encounter card right now as well, so I'll deal that before I forget.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, this is pretty good, actually. Oh, this is really good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Looking
this is a good hand.
Is it you first?
Yeah, so he's going to add 2 threats to the main scheme first.
So 2 on, so this is a 5.
Yeah, so he's on 6 of 18. So we're about a third of the way through his thing, but we can always remove that and kind of keep the game going if we need to. So we're in a pretty nice spot. He's going to attack me. Now he's attacking me for 4 as his base attack, plus a boost card. Now I know that I can take care of the boost card, that's fine. So it's going to be 4 damage. I could defend, which will put me on 2 damage. I kind of want to do that instead of throwing Winter Soldier in the way right now, because he's still got so much life.
He does. So much life left to live.
Yeah. I'm going to defend. I'll just keep using my defense. That's not a problem. So it's going to be 4. So 5 damage. So that would be 3 damage to me. I'll just take that. I'm not going to use my stuff yet.
Well, do you want to finish off Tigra? She's almost dead.
Oh.
You gonna do her?
Maybe we should have done that. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
We'll cheat. It's fine. We should have done that.
I didn't even think about it.
I didn't think about it either. But yeah, Lindsay's going to block for me instead, so I don't have to defend. Tigra dies. You okay there, Lindsay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Then he will scheme against you. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2. I'll just prevent both of that from being added with my counterintelligence.
Oh, thank you. What was this? This is mine?
And then I get to deal 1 damage to him as well.
This is yours, isn't
That's not an attack. That is mine. So I get a second one, and then you get 1. So, now with 17% more cheating. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, advanced. The villain schemes. I'm going to use my grappling hook to prevent that.
Okay.
So he won't scheme. And I get to do a damage to him as well. So he's gone from 32 now down to 30. And then a Hydra Mercenary is going to enter play. Ooh, okay. Cool thing I can do here. So I'm going to use Widow's Bite. Now, this, when a minion enters play, discard it to deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it. However, this is an attack. So I'm going to use this, right, to clear my stun, because it's an attack action that I'm trying to do. So I can get rid of the stun without having to actually attack. And then I had a second one lined up, so I used this one, which will deal 2 damage to this, plus stun it, and I'll do the 3rd point of damage to just kill it. The reason I want to do that is because it's a guard minion. I don't want it to stop me from being able to do damage to Rhino this turn. After you trigger the ability, I didn't get to do it to the first one, so I'm going to assume the first one of these I don't get to do the 1 point of damage. I think that sounds right. So your card?
Yep. Charge!
Ooh.
So we attach this to Rhino. When Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. Oh no, I hate when that happens.
And it gives him +3 attack. So this is going to be a big turn.
It's going to be a big one, yeah.
When he attacks, a lot of bad stuff is going to happen.
Stupid Rhino. Who dresses up as a rhino anyway? Ace Ventura. He dressed as a rhino, didn't he?
Kind of. He wasn't dressed as a rhino. He was inside a giant mechanical rhino.
Close enough.
It is pretty close. Pretty close.
All right. Is it me? Am I number 1 now?
You're always number 1, Linz.
Aw. You know what I like doing? I like taking this little speaky thing, and I like to put it like they're talking. Okay.
Yep.
You gotta find little ways to make it fun. We've been stuck inside for how long now? I mean, seriously. Okay.
Years. It's been like 5 years, I think, since the start.
Okay, so oh, I got some. We don't have any bad guys engaged with us, do we? No. Okay, so I've got some big hands that I'd like to play.
So don't forget, just as a refresher, you are stunned, so you'll need to clear that first. Plus, you're on alter ego side, so if you want to use your
I'm just trying to map it out.
abilities, draw your cards and stuff first.
Okay, so I would have to try to recover in order to clear the
Not recover, to try and attack.
When I'm stunned, can I use my little thing?
Yeah. All stun does is prevent you from doing the next attack you would try and do, whether that's an attack card or like a preparation I had, or just actually exhausting yourself to do an attack.
I'm gonna go digging for... I didn't count before I did this. Oh, that was silly.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, you're gonna have a couple of wiggle rooms. Is good.
Okay. All right. So Kamala's done that. Now, Amir is gonna help me put some of this back. Right. We'll go like that. We're gonna put this back under, and then get a card, and then that was Amir, and then you go after me. So if I can hold off on Avenger Mansions and Helicarriers, that could definitely help you.
Oh, so yeah,
let's figure this out.
If you can do stuff like your turn without using either of those or both, then my turn gets really good.
Right, so Nakia is going to make something cheaper when before I flip. And then I also have this bio something suit. So I do have big hands that I would like to make use of. I also have an uppercut, which is also helpful. I want to hold on to some wiggle room.
If you can save both your wiggle rooms, you can mitigate most of this, because he's going to attack you.
Do you need me to sneak by any of that? Is that under control? I mean, we can go up to 18, can't we?
Yeah, you don't prioritize that.
Don't worry about that.
No.
All right. Okay. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 on the big hands. Nakia and this thing can help me. Then I've got 1 spare.
You can take a card back, though, don't forget, by exhausting yourself. Does that help you?
Wait, so if I did this, that, and that, I'd have a card here, and then I could take back the big hands, perhaps, right? Take back the big hands, and then I could Helicarrier and this to do big hands, and then you could Avengers Mansion.
That sounds good.
Yeah?
Do you want me to? So that all works out. Yeah.
Yes.
you want me to Avengers Mansion first?
Sure.
Just to see what I get?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, let's execute the plan.
Let's do it.
So, first things first. I have to use Nakia, and I say, Nakia, can you help me out? She says, yes. And then I flip over. And that's exhausting to her. And then I will...
You're stunned.
What does that mean?
The next attack you do will be cancelled.
Then I try to attack.
Okay.
I try to attack, and it is exhausting. And then I play 2 cards, and I big hands his big throat
That's 6.
for 6 because I am big in it. And then that goes away. And then I use this special thing.
You can't, you're exhausted.
Shoot! Why did we say that? I'll just use one of my wiggle worms.
That's fine,
Use one of my wiggle. Okay. We're still good. And then I will uppercut. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, I can't do it then, can I?
Well, big hands, you didn't have to pay anything for. What have you spent stuff on big hands? Because you when you were mathing this out, you had uppercut first. Remember, you had uppercut with melee, and you were going to use the Nakia and that thing. I think did you just discard 2 cards for big hands?
Yeah, I did 2 sneak buys.
Yeah, we didn't need to do that. Remember, because you used Nakia and Embiggen. Polymer
I was going to do that for the uppercut.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you saying? You're saying use these 2. One, so Nakia helped.
Nakia helps the next card you play.
Yeah, she helped with big hands.
Yeah,
she did. And then I can also buy. Yeah. Sorry.
So now you've still got your 2 sneak buys.
And then that's gone. And then I uppercut with a melee and a chase him down.
And 1 card, like a sneak buy.
The sneak buy, yeah. And then I have 2 wiggle rooms and a sneak buy, but I don't want to use up my wiggle rooms, so I will just discard sneak buy and.
Yeah, keep hold of it for now.
Or should I use helicarrier and wiggle room to sneak buy? Or is it more important to hold on to 2 wiggle rooms and get rid of sneak buy?
2 wiggle rooms is going to be really helpful because he's going to hit you for 7.
Did we do 5 damage over here?
No, thank you.
Okay, so get rid of sneak buy.
Well, keep it in your hand just for now.
Okay.
In case I draw anything that lets you do stuff. Because it's still, you discard cards at the end of your turn.
Okay.
At the end of the round, so the phase. So after I've taken my go.
There's still a helicarrier here.
Cool, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
See, that's what's confusing to me. When I'm on this side, I can use that and nobody bats an eye. But when I'm on this side and I use that, suddenly it's a big deal and I have to exhaust myself. But it's like, why make it look exactly the same?
But it's the wording. It's not just the action of it. It's that says exhaust to do it, whereas the other side doesn't tell you to do that.
Exactly the same.
So I'm going to use your helicarrier then.
Okay.
Along with my strength to play a Quinn carrier. I will then use these 2 to play a grappling hook. And these 2 to play a Ford Justice. So... Oh, actually, I'll keep this. I'll use the Quinn carrier to get the bonus. So remove 4 threat from that scheme there for us, please, Linz. Thank you. I'll keep hold of this. Oh, before I do the For Justice, sorry, I will exhaust myself to remove my Confused status, and then I will do the For Justice to do the 4 thwarting. I'll attack for 2 with Winter Soldier, so he's on 17. And then I'll keep that, I guess. Or I'll just discard it. I'll discard it. So now we can ready everything up, discard cards from our hand that we don't want, and then draw a new hand of cards. 3, 4, 5. That was a overwhelming turn.
I know. Got a little dramatic there. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So I'm up.
Yeah, so he's going to add 2 threat to the main scheme first.
Yep. Okay.
Then he will attack you.
Yeah.
So he's attacking you for...
And we're going to have the
7.
charge, this thing.
Yeah. Oop. The soldier has found it.
So he's going to do +3. So he's going to do 4.
So he's doing 7 plus a boost. I'm going to be able to attack acrobatics.
Okay.
The boost.
Okay.
So you just got to block 7.
Okay. All right. So I can block 6 of it with my wiggle room.
Yeah, and I'm going to attack acrobatics first. So I get to deal 1 damage to him plus the amount of boost icons that were revealed instead of those going to Lindsey.
So that's 3.
So that's going to be 3 damage. He's on 14. So he's dealing 7 to you. So you can wiggle room twice.
6. and then
take 1 damage,
take
and then you draw 2 cards.
Oh yeah, wiggle rooms are so awesome. Okay.
Okay. And then charge goes, thankfully.
Oh,
Charge is a horrible
take
card.
my hand. I forgot to take my hand.
You didn't draw your hand of cards?
I didn't draw my hand card. 1, 2, 3.
Did you get rid of that
4,
sneak
5.
by you didn't want?
Yes.
Okay.
And now I will draw my 2 cards for the wiggle rooms. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. No, because I wouldn't have. Hold on. I would have had 2 wiggle rooms in my hand. I would have had 2 wiggle rooms.
Yeah, you just replaced them. She'll stay at 5.
So yeah. So now, okay. All right.
There we go.
Woo!
All right. Quarantine brain. Okay. So now he's going to attack me. So he's attacking me for 4. Again, I feel like I maybe just defend it myself again, let the Winter Soldier keep going, and I can just attack acrobatics if that's too high of a number.
Yeah.
So I'll defend. Nothing. So I take 2. So that's fine. 1, 2. And then we get dealt cards.
Oh,
1 to you. 1 for me.
Okay. Stampede. Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, that character is stunned.
Do you have anything you can do in your hand?
No.
Right, I can defend with Winter Soldier if you want.
Okay.
I could use the grappling hook, but I'm just worried if this is like a Shadows of the Past.
Yeah, you're
or something.
Need that.
Yeah, I'd rather, because I don't think we've seen that yet, so it's likely to come up.
Okay, so there's no overkill here, so it just kills.
It's just going to be damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 damage to Winter Soldier. So that's fine. And then Shadows of the Past. How good? How good am I? That seems like I'm cheating, but I'm not.
It's
Despite what
you
Frank,
always get Shadows of the Past.
I do get it. Basically every game that we play, which is statistically very unlikely. So I'm going to cancel that. Now, Shadows of the Past is an awesome card. The way it works is every hero has got a nemesis like set that comes with them, and you add that then to the game. But I see these all the time. I always get it. But this would have added Taskmaster to this set, along with his own side scheme and a couple of his like unique cards.
It's a pain in the butt.
But Taskmaster, 1, 2, 3, he'd be currently a 3 attack, 3 scheming person that gets stronger the more that I have out, basically. So I don't mind not having him come into play. And then I get to deal 1 damage to Rhino because I triggered a preparation card. And then that's it. Now it's our go.
Okay.
All right, that was pretty good. Pretty good. So I definitely want to get a Nick Fury into play again. So I'm thinking maybe just use all of this, or at least this and that. Keep the counterintelligence in case I don't draw a Widow's Gauntlet. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to play Nick Fury. To do that, I'm going to spend a Queen Carry for 1 resource and then 3 cards. I'm going to use that to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. How much damage can you do? Because you might be able to kill him this time.
I can do an uppercut and a big hands. I just got to figure out how. So
oh, awesome. Okay, I'm going to do 6 damage to him then.
3, 4,
I'm doing 8 damage to him.
5.
So he is on 5 hit points.
I can do these without using any of my helicarriers or Avenger Mansions.
I'm good. It's your go.
Okay.
I think we're about to kill him.
All right, he's on 5?
He's on 5.
Oh, so it's my choice.
Your choice. Dealer's choice.
I'm going to kill him with my big hands.
Yeah.
And I'm going to embiggen these big hands of mine. I'm going to spend uppercut, relentless assault, and sneak by to do some big hands. 6, so I overkill.
You overkilled him. So there we go. Rhino on 0 hit points. That's it. That is Marvel Champions Rhino Expert Mode with Black Widow and Miss Marvel using the Bomb Scare modular set.